Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my makeup collection type, vanity type tour thing. See, I don't know what I would call it just because it's not vanity per se. It's just like two shelves and a desk that I put together so I can, you know, store my stuff. So let's just get started over here. This is the first shelf that I put on this left side. Up here I have hats, and then here's like my art stuff. Like, I love painting. I recently bought canvases so I can start painting again, so I'm excited about that. And this next one just has random stuff. Usually this is where I put my ¿cómo se llama? My weave, my extensions that I'm wearing currently. And then here's just miscellaneous things. I actually made this back in high school when I was in ceramics. I made that. And then here's just like, I'm not a big jewelry person, but I do like wearing watches, stuff like that. And then here's just a little bit of the shoes that I wear now and then. It's not that cool. I don't have that many cool shoes, but you know. And then if we move along, here is this table. This table is the one I always use to record, to put on my makeup every day. Usually I like to set up my makeup before I start anything, like in the mornings. I like to have my makeup ready to go so I don't have to be worrying about, you know, where's this, where's that. Let me move my, I'm gonna move my flowers because today's my birthday, and I'm gonna move them so we can actually see what we're doing. Alright, so then this part here is where most of my lipsticks are. These are mostly all Anastasia lip glosses and liquid lipsticks. This is a painting that I made a little while ago, but as you can see, pretty much a lot of nudes, lip glosses, and then it just goes into, they're very bad color coordinated, but most of my nude ones are here and I love them the most. These are just dollar little thingies that I got from Amazon, and then this one I think I got at Ross. But yeah, this is my little favorite mirror by Anastasia. Yay! So moving right along, in here it's a little bit complicated just because there's a little bit of everything. So like I was saying, in here we have, these are just random old lipsticks that I love using, but they're just so like awkward that I don't know where to put. And then we have a little bit of Hoola, another bronzer by Benefit. These are mostly like compact blushes and highlighters. These are Milani's, and these are like just new LA Girl concealers that I just haven't used. And then down here I usually put, excuse my phone, hold on. Here's just like new things that I need to put away, need to try, beauty blenders that I need to wash. And then we move right along over here. Okay, let me turn off my phone. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to this side. There's actually a little spot here that I like to put my makeup remover. I mean, makeup brush cleaner. And that just sits there. And then here we have, to begin with, down here is going to be little drawers. I think this was from Target. But here's just a bunch of little, what do you call them? Eyeshadow, little compact things, glitters, stuff like that. Then this one's just really random with glue, concealers, glitter primers, more glitters, markers, stuff like that. Then this one has really random things like little magnetics for like the Z palettes, and then just random, pretty much randomness. And then right on top, okay, so like I was saying, up here is what we have, like palettes. This one's the Venus palette. These two, I recently got this one. Gabby gave me this one, so I put in some shadows that were just missing. And then I need to separate them, like what's what in them. Like I want to have Makeup Geek and then like random other ones, because these are all Anastasia. And then this is the Anastasia contour palette, and then this one is all shadows from Painted Earth. And then these are my favorite ones. These are all Anastasia, and they are all in a big Z palette. And then this one is the Morphe palette, the only one that I have actually. This one is the 35K. I like it. It's very neutral and gray and cool toned. I like it. Also have here a Brow Pro palette. And then this one, it came with sedonalace shadows. But I took most of those out, and now it just has like Anastasia ones that don't fit in any other one. This little organizer thing is for like files or whatever, and I got it from Target or Walmart. One of those two. But it was like $2 or $3. Alright, so moving right next door, here we have most of the Glow Kits by Anastasia. These are pretty much the new ones, and then the older ones are back here. But I also have other Anastasia highlighters here. They're just sitting here, and then a little bit of Benefit. It's like the little highlight section, so it's really cute. Right under here we have, these are all like the used lashes that I've been wearing that I need to go through and see which ones are good and which ones are not good. But for the most part, they're just in here being safe. And then this drawer has just a bunch of lip pencils. They're mostly lip pencils. Most of them are Painted Earth, as you can see, and then some NYX ones, and then some that I bought on Amazon. And then I think these are Anastasia brow definers. But yeah, I should color coordinate, but I'm very lazy, so I just stick them all in there. And then right up here, I just keep like little tools like a magnifying mirror, some pencil sharpeners, my Anastasia scissors and tweezers. And then here I just keep a NYX matte finish matte spray. And then this is what I like to refill from my big container back there, and just keep this stocked up whenever I really need it. And then this here is just where I keep little liquids like my contact solution. So I'll just stick those in there. And then if we move right along up here, we are having some individual lashes. These are like individuals, and then my favorite natural ones, like that I've talked about before. Right up here are just more lashes that I like to keep because they're my like ultimate favorites. These are just like my personal stock. Like we have a lot of Power and Pandemonium. These are very full. These are called Alexandra. And we have a lot of Huda Beauty. These are the old like these are like the older packaging, the newer packaging, and more Pandemonium. I think there's more Pandemonium in the back. And these are my all-time favorite Queen Bees. Right up here it's empty because I was just cleaning yesterday, and I think I'm gonna stock it up with more lashes. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see. Right next door, oh, we actually skipped one. This right here is a bunch of palettes, like my very favorite palettes, like Modern Renaissance, this pony one, my all-time favorite oldie but goodie, the Reezy palette. Let's see how it looks because it's really old now. Look at that, all-time favorite. And the Artist palette by Anastasia. The, what's this one called again? The Self-Made palette, I think. These are awesome. And then for sure, one of my favorite ones is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar. Let's hope I don't drop it. Yep. Beautiful. And then we also have, this one's my all-time favorite too. I'm sure I've told you guys about this one. And then Pattern Pandemonium, which is also my favorite. And then this L'Oreal one that I did for a drugstore look. And then Oldie but Goodie Naked Urban Decay. This is like the only Urban Decay palette that I have. And I'm happy with it because all the other ones, I don't know, they didn't seem too cool. And then this is just an old BH palette that I like to keep just because it has a bunch of colors. So let me just stick these all back in here. Alright, and then right up here are just little smaller palettes like this unique one, and then Naked Urban Decay palette, a mirror, this Makeup by Yvonne contour thingy, and then right up here just like my contacts. This thing was a watch thing. It was a watch carrying thing, but I stick my contacts in there. This here is just a book that I received from Chatbooks, and it just has from 2015 like all of my Instagram posts. It's really, really cute. Let me show you. These are all like my Instagram posts, and it tells you like your most seen ones with the captions and everything. Isn't it so cute? It's too cute, and it's like sturdy and paper. It's so cool. So I keep that up. Alright, so right up here, right on top of that, we have a little bit of Painted Earth stuff that I like to use. It's more like my restock because I'm currently using those two and the face wash all in another part of this room. So that's where I go when I need a restock. And then this little Sephora bag, I think it has like a bunch of, what is it? Oh yeah, stuff that I need to give away, stuff that I need to try, but mostly stuff that I need to give away. Yeah, mostly stuff that I need to give away, which I am working on. And then right here, just like my perfumes that are just done, my favorite ones. They're basically out. Pretty much done with this one here. So this was actually a CD holder that I bought at this garage sale. It was like $4. I was like, yeah, so I got it. It's really nifty because it helps me organize stuff. Like it goes up and then it just, you know, it keeps the clutter from being on the desk, which I like. Here, this desk I got at Target. That desk, it's a little desk. It's like a $40 desk. So, by the way, I built all of these things myself. Well, with the help of my brother, because I know he's going to be mad if I don't say that he helped me, but he helps me. And then that is just full of stuff that I need to give away too. This I got for the holidays last year from Benefit. Just, yeah, has a bunch of stuff that I need to give away. And then that is just a painting that I did. I need to finish it because it's not well done. If you can see the hand, it's not well done. But anyways, moving along. This is just my boots, a couple of other shoes, a lot of my nude heels, and then here are my foundations. I used to have them up here, but then it got too crowded and they started falling off. So I decided to put them over here. These are my friend Jenny's that I need to give to her. And then this is my all-time favorite, my favorite Harlot ones, Kat Von D, Makeup Forever, the Fit Me ones. These are so cheap. They're like $4 or $5 right now, so I wanted to stock up on them. Here I have my all-time favorite, L'Oreal True Match. I have a lot of the colors, but mostly they are W5s, which is my color. And then we have Milani and the Pro Matte L'Oreal one, which are pretty nice. I actually do really like them. And then this one, right now, it has to be my favorite one. I am the shade 206, but I also have 207, 203, and 204. Just to mix and match them, and also to have a different range, you know. That one's really good for the summer. It's a BB cream. It does get me oily, so I don't wear it too much. And then right over here is just a bunch of China glazes that I have. How do you say this? Siche. But these are nice too. They're just, I'm going to take these off soon, so it's going to be perfect so I can like color them. And then up a level we have a bunch of scrunchies, and then just random necklaces that I've had for a little while now that I've been sent and collected and stuff like that. Here is this little container I got from Target, and then this is just where I keep extra brushes that I need to wash. And usually I fill it all up with all my brushes, but usually I'm using them, so yeah. These are just little brushes that don't really fit anywhere, that are really good at just don't have a use for them at the moment. I do need to wash a lot of them. I just really need to organize them because they're all over the place. There's even like eyeliners in here. And then this brush is one of my favorite ones because my niece gave it to me. Thanks, little baby. And then, yeah, more brushes. And then back here is just a little Luxie I Love Makeup sticker. And then with a bunch of glitter injection things. So, moving up a level again. Right up here is just like all my skincare products and all of my, you know, non-makeup products. I got coconut oil back there, apple cider vinegar, my favorite cream that I use for my face, some Nivea Men's primer, deodorant, my toner, some oil, rose oil, argan oil, vitamins, hair conditioning stuff, pores, got some mask stuff over there. And then right up there is just more stuff. Have a bunch of wipies, a big Sephora bag. So as you can see, guys, I don't really have that much makeup. It just looks like a lot because these shelves are kind of big. But when people come into this room, they're like, these shelves look way bigger on camera. And that's true because they're not that big. I would say they're like 7 feet tall or so. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't boring. But a lot of you did want to see what I have here, so I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll pretty much see you guys in another video very soon. Thank you so much, guys. You want to read this card? This card says, a long, long, long time ago, you were born. Okay, and then this one says, happy birthday to someone special. I'm wishing you good gifts, both the kind that unwrap and the kind that unfold over time. I'm wishing you happy moments that become favorite moments, favorite memories, and a life filled with kindness and love. And I'm wishing these things with all of my heart when I say happy birthday. A ver, vámonos al tiringuis. Tiringi, tingi, tingi, tiringi, tingi, tingi. Say bye, everybody.